Well, howdy, you happy campers. This is Hunter Pruitt, otherwise known as the RV Hunter, down here at McClain's RV in Sanger, Texas. We're actually back at our campground. It's a gorgeous October day, and we're here and welcome to our 2023 Winnebago Solis 59P National Park Foundation Limited Edition video walkthrough. Really happy for you to join us, but really just going to jump right into it, because if you're unfamiliar with this Winnebago Solis line, it is one of the fastest growing segments, this Class B van lifestyle, because there's over 500,000 coaches made every year, but there's only 10,000 new campsites, and this is a rig where you can take it anywhere under 20 feet overall length, right at 19 feet 9 inches overall. It got great tank sizes on this, but let's just jump in, because the new decal package that they have on this National Park Edition is just absolutely gorgeous. They take just the standard white or gray exterior of the Solis, add these decals on the outside. You have the upgraded BF Goodrich tires. They're going to help go off-road. You also have Sumo Springs already from the factory at Winnebago installed to help with the overall stability control, overload protection. Because again, on Winnebagos, you start comparing in this Class B segment, Winnebago's cargo carrying capacity is a really important spec to look for, because they are far above and far exceed every other manufacturer. So the 59P has two different options. You can either have it with this awesome pop top if you're bringing other people along, the kiddos, other adults and friends, or you can have it with the AC installed. We have the ability at our service location, one of the largest RV service centers in the entire state of Texas, to install an additional AC back behind this pop top if you wanted it. But usually from the factory, from Winnebago, when it comes to the pop top, does not have an additional AC on it. But some of the other National Park Edition features on this Solis, you can actually get a view from right out here. You have those awesome rear doors that open up. You have this rod that comes in between to either hang up wet clothes if you're going from the beach or from the lake and mountains. So you have these awesome overland pull-out trays, rumored to support up to 600 pounds, definitely more than 400 pounds, but give you so much more storage space underneath this patented honeycomb flooring that gives additional insulation, non-slip, very well gripped flooring. But they did something really neat with this. These trays do lock, by the way, whenever you're sliding them in and out. But this can actually turn into an additional workstation. And then if you're using the included hose here, you have a little pop-out sink with a basin right there. Think about all the stuff that you could do with this coach if you're down at the beach, up in the mountains. It's literally made to go anywhere. Now, you are camping in its essence. This is not glamping, but that's what, I mean, is the true essence of RVing. You have all this storage here. This stores away real nice and easy. They also, Winnebago, doing it longer than anybody, crammed every nook and cranny with additional storage. This, they call it the Molly system, that you can really add whatever you'd like in terms of gear along the back. And then this nice little storage case there. Tons of storage that will focus when we actually get inside. But one of the last things about this National Park Edition is these upgraded reflective magnetic screens, or window covering back here. Help with the insulation factor as well, to where if you are cold camping or even camping in the Texas summers, this is going to keep the whole camper a lot more comfortable on the inside. The last thing that you see actually rolled up there for the National Park Edition is the floor covering. They give you additional carpet material, custom made from Winnebago. Again, Winnebago does all their own upholstery, all their own cabinetry, everything handmade in-house up there in Forest City, Iowa. But we'll showcase that whenever we go inside. But let's go ahead and jump inside and take a look on the inside. All right, let's go on in. You know, I mentioned how you have an outside shower back there. Didn't mention how you have the bug screens. They also have one right here that folds right down, is magnetic, super easy to walk in and out of. But there's also an additional outside shower if you want to hose off your boots, dog's paws before you come in. Last part about the National Park Edition is they have this really neat new graphic on the front of the fridges. The fridge positioning on these Solis 59Ps is in a great location where you can grab drinks, things that you need while actually enjoying the great outdoors. Coach battery controls, 12-volt outlets, all of that right here inside. Then you also notice the countertops. They actually mirrored this topographic look for the National Park Edition with this small table that I'll put out now. You see that the small table stores right behind here. These seats, which by the way, do have additional storage underneath them. And this is actually how you get to your fresh water drain as well. Right under here. Everything is super accessible on a Winnebago. They want to make sure that you can stay on the road, visit all those national parks. That folds right down. But then the bar stores real easy right back here. We're going to flip this out right here. Ta-da. The National Park Foundation limited edition table. How about that? And then you also have these inside window coverings. They did this shore to mountainscape on here, but they are a lot thicker. The magnetic holds, very nice, very easy to put up and down, zippered as well if you want to leave them hanging. But another thing that's magnetic is the overhead cabinets here throughout the entire rig. It's super easy. Well, you're always juggling something, but to utilize every square inch in this space and not make it frustrating to try to move things around, that magnetic hold is going to really come in handy. But you might need all that magnetic storage if you're going to have a space like this that it can actually accommodate up to 4 adults comfortably. Both of these front captain chairs do swivel around so that you can actually utilize this topographic limited edition table. Effectively, you have the little yellow lever underneath you here, and this adjusts fully. And again, both of these captain chairs do swivel all the way around. But while we're up here in the cab and have the seat positioned properly, I'm going to transition over to the driver's seat because there are some new Dodge features that I'd like to point out. The new backup camera, absolutely beautiful. I have this on my truck, and I got to tell you that it comes in so handy, especially on a motorhome like this, where typically you wouldn't be able to see behind you. This is going to give you that view at all times, rainy conditions, at night. It's very vivid and clear. You have the new RAM center console, and then you also have adaptive cruise control and front collision warning, all right here. It is going to make you feel like you're driving just a standard van, instead of the stress that sometimes come with the larger motorhomes. Very nice setup. Now, this whole control center here on this Solis, super easy, user-friendly. You do have holding tank heaters, which is a little excessive in this part of Texas because of how these tanks are insulated. It showed you that the fresh water drain's actually under this seat, the way that Winnebago crams in all the insulation. This really is overkill for most of the time here in Texas. But again, you're going to those colder, more scenic mountain national parks. This is going to come in handy. Now, when you have the pop top, you have 220 amps of solar on the rig. When without the pop top, you have 170 because there's a little bit less space. The pop top actually gives you a bigger surface to be able to put that on. And the Truma system, this is your hot water, your water heater, and the furnace here. You have the Combi Vario heat system from Truma. Very efficient, 90% efficient compared to most systems being 60% efficient. And then this tank monitor here, you're gonna notice you can get a level on your propane, on your batteries in gray, but you might be asking, well, Hunter, where's the fresh water gauge then? I'll show you. It's actually super neat. Winnebago actually gave you this literal level on the inside of the coach. It's lit up right here, but you can't get more accurate than that in terms of having the sensor. This will actually fill up with your fresh tank right there and give you an inside look on how full your fresh tank is. Now, this EcoHot will preheat your water. If you've been in campers, you know that it might take a second, even with the tankless Truma water heater on this rig. It's going to take a second to preheat. This will preheat it for you so that you're saving every bit of those 20 gallons of fresh water capacity. You're going to see that the same topographic countertops here, really nice sink that is plumbed to the 25-gallon gray tank, spice rack, tons of outlets here and good storage both up over top with these adjustable shelves here. And the cabinets down below. Again, no handles or drawer guides that are going to grab your knees, make you curse when you're squeezing through this space. Drawers. 2-burner propane cooktop. And additional counter that comes right out. Now, going into the bathroom, very capable wet bath. You have the cassette toilet right here. That is a 5-gallon capacity, but it's super easy to remove, take out. It actually gives you access to more places if you don't have tank dumps. You can actually just wheel that away. You do have storage for all your dry shower goods there. Your shower, and then a closet rod up top if you are going to utilize this more for clothes storage. Now, being 6 foot even, I want to give you the visual. I can stand up in here and could comfortably take a shower now, but again, you have 2 different outside showers, and so a lot of people do just utilize this for the closet storage. I'm going to close that back. It's all magnetic. A Winnebago branded towel holder right there, and then we come back to this really capable kind of bedroom area on this Class B. great storage, the same window coverings, utilizing every little square inch of storage through here. Storage even under the honeycomb flooring. Your fuse panel right there. Another really deep drawer. And I have a surprise in this one. This here, if you're unfamiliar, y'all need to look up Luna beds. We need to do a full video on one to show one set up. But this actually inflates and can go in those front two captain chairs. It's really incredible because you can take a 20-foot camper and sleep 6 people. Be a little uncomfortable if at least 1 or 2 of the 6 people weren't children or smaller folks, but this is really going to give you some more capabilities if y'all are outside and the weather turns and everybody needs to climb inside the rig to sleep. Now this convertible bed arrangement, see this nice custom bed spring. This comes on down, and look at all the storage you still retain underneath. And then this custom Winnebago upholstery, very comfortable and very capable bed with even additional storage up over the top. But I mean, just picture, you have these windows wide open, again, still reflective, really keeping it comfortable in here. You have this bug screen shut, just enjoying the great outdoors. That's what the National Park Edition is all about. But again, I mentioned this big bed arrangement, the Luna bed. I'll show you how easy this puts back. But I want to show you this specific pop top version as well, because it is a really neat setup and they can allow you to bring even more along to enjoy those national parks. Up in this front compartment, again, just loaded with storage, every square inch. We have storage for a ladder. We put this on down. Again, with the taller ceilings, especially once the pop top's up. Very easy. Feed this on one end. Hold your tongue just right. Make sure wind's blowing in the right direction. And then just these little rubber clasps, just like that. Ta-da! And you find the specifically made spots for the ladder itself. But this allows you just to clamber right up. And I'm actually going to jump up here and show you the views that you would get. We got a great Texas fall day. I'm going to enjoy the views all around. Get a nice breeze going up here. Imagine, you're just on the beach, up in the mountains. Kids would have incredible memories just posted up here. This is a little getaway. I actually have an additional vent up here, and I believe that there's outlets, yep, right here, right inside. So even if they aren't just soaking in the views, the kids can still bring their tablets. And the weight rating up here, I believe, is above 500 pounds. There are other copycats that aren't sealing their pop top quite like Winnebago is, and also the weight isn't quite in line, so make sure you're researching those. There is a reason, it's not just the name. Winnebago's quality does put them head and shoulders above the rest, and you're gonna get more value long term if you go this route. But again, this is an awesome space. I almost don't want to come down. It's such a nice day, but I'm really glad that we're able to give you this view, pop top fully set up, and it's really easy to break down. I'll go ahead and just zip up these windows. Super simple, super easy bed to put down also. Whenever you're about to hit the road, just grab both of these. Kind of hold on to this with one hand as you feed all the fabric down to yourself. That all secures right in place. Then I kind of tuck all the fabric back up. Make sure that your latches are all laying down like they're supposed to. Just like tucking a bed. It's basically what you're doing, right? I'm tucking the pop top bed. Now this seat belt's right there, secure, but it's easier to go about doing this first. You just twist this on down, it secures, fold it in place, and put that latch right there. You hear it snap, it means it's good to go. We'll do the same on the other side. Give it a twist, flip it back, and boom. Super easy. Tuck these straps back and away so they're not hitting you. You're ready to hit the road, just like that. Again, this was the 2023 Winnebago Solis 59P National Park Edition with the pop top. Thank you so much for watching. Would love your feedback on these new little features that Winnebago's cramming in here. And we'd love for you to come see it in person. It's a great rig that you can bring the whole family in, even if you're not visiting just national parks like this coach is designed. It's really made to go anywhere. But you can go anywhere really in the state of Texas or Oklahoma to come see us. We got 5 locations: Denton, Rockwall, Fort Worth, here in Sanger, and then our Oklahoma City store. Again, here in Sanger, we do have this KOA campground, which is wonderful if you're traveling to make a purchase with us. We roll out the red carpet experience, get you set up back here. But any one of our great associates, they're knowledgeable about Winnebagos. Most of them, like myself, have been actually to the Winnebago factory, know what's going on behind the walls, but we just want to do a quick overview, point out the latest National Park Edition features. Hope that you enjoy it, but please give us feedback so we can pass it along to Winnebago. And again, come see us. But thank you all again for watching, and stay happy camping. Bye.